4 defeats on the bounce for Manchester City in all competitions. First time it's happened in Pep's career, and with Manchester City is a fundamental issue right now. It's not just something they'll bounce back and get 18-20 wins. I think this Manchester City not the way they are last year. They can still go on a mad run. They are a fantastic team, but I think the work has to be done in January. And City fans will agree with me as well. They have paid the price for a very poor summer, and the work has to be done in January because the issues are really fundamental right now. What has happened in this match will keep happening this season if they don't really improve upon the squad. But before we go on to the match review, I have to give big credit to Brighton. With all the adversity, losing players, they keep on signing great players. They spent a lot this summer, but it was all on young players, and again they got a lot of signing spot on. They got such a good talented bunch of youngsters. They got such a good bench available. Like surprisingly, they had more options to change the game than Manchester City, and it says a lot. Fantastic work. What a club they are building. What a greatly run club they are. So well done to them. They deserved it. First half they were absolutely poor, but they stayed on in the game and the manager made the changes, and after that they were all over City. In the last 20 minutes they could even have scored more, to be honest. That's how bad Manchester City were in the second half. But now quickly going first of all in the first half and the issues with Manchester City, I think they're missing Rodri. That's a massive part of that, no doubt about that, because that man is one of the best midfield in the world. But along with that, Manchester City have a lot of fundamental issue in the attacking department. First half, that's the Manchester City we want to see. That's the Manchester City I'm afraid of as a neutral. That's Manchester City fans want to see. Really dominant, keeping the ball. Like Brighton have played against Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, but that's the most dominant performance seen against Brighton by any team this season. Manchester City were all over Brighton for the first 35-40 minutes. They were not letting Brighton have the ball, had all the possession. Haaland looked dangerous. Yes, they got a goal, but before the goal, savinho. Now I like this kid. This kid in 1 to 2 years could be one of the best things about the Premier League. He has the talent. Doku, on the other hand, Doku did not play in this game, but with Doku, I also see a talented player who in 1 to 2 years can become something big. But especially with Savinho, when he goes near to the box and he's alone, it's like what I'm going to do now. And I think his finishing has to improve. He's such a good kid, but when it comes to the final part, he's not able to put it in the back of the net. And Manchester City right now have no attackers who can put the ball in the back bar Haaland. Foden looks absolutely out of touch right now. He still had a good game creatively, but again, whenever he had the ball, he did not look really confident. He's trying shots that are going way out of the bar. You go on to Kevin De Bruyne, he's sluggish right now, just coming back from injury. Bernardo came on, literally had no impact. He kept on losing the ball, not even one decent cross. Guardiola right now is the best attacker they've got, bar Haaland, and he's a defender. Like, to be really honest, who are the attackers Manchester City have got right now that's going to give them goals? Gundogan looks faster, and they have a massive problem. They let Alvarez go, did not really replace him, and right now, from a Manchester City team that used to have Sane, Sterling, Aguero, even last season you had Haaland coming with the goals, Alvarez chipping in with the goals, even in the treble season you had a fresh Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva at that time was top class, so you were getting the goals. Foden had 19 goals last season. Right now, it's all the pressure on Haaland and Foden. Kevin De Bruyne, you don't know how much he will be fit for the whole season. You've got along with the problems in Gundogan, Silva, who look past it right now. They can give good performances in some matches, but they do look past it right now. And do Manchester City cash upon them? I really don't know, especially Bernardo Silva. You go on to Savinho, Doku, they're looking two very raw players. Manchester City are a great institution to Pep Guardiola. They can go on a massive run, but I really don't think these two players this season will be the one who will be the game changers. Grealish right now is injured, but even then he's not looking too much in favour right now. Matheus Nunes has been absolutely one of the biggest failure of a signing which is not being talked about enough, and Manchester City do have fundamental issue. Midfield wise, this Manchester team right now look like they're going to concede every game. They need to outscore opposition, which never used to be the case with Manchester City in previous seasons. They used to grind out 1-0 victory like a champion, 2-0 victories. Right now, see, Kovacic is a fantastic midfielder. Kovacic is a top class midfielder when the ball in his feet, but defensively you cannot expect much from him. Today in the second half, Brighton were cutting them so easily out because Kovacic defensively doesn't offer really much. I really like the young kid Simpson, but he's still very young. You've got Kyle Walker who's absolutely past it. They should have cashed upon him. Rico Lewis is not a left back and he looks absolutely bereft of confidence right now and has to be on the bench, but City have no one available. All are injured. And when the injured players come back, will they perform suddenly? No. Manchester City do have a lot of problem defensively, and that used to be hidden by a player like Rodri or a Stone above them. But now Stones is not always fit. Rodri is out for the season. Then you've got attackingly the players who are not really bailing the defense out. Fundamentally, how this team can go on an 80-20 match run. When last season they did it, Haaland was on form, Foden was on form, De Bruyne came back, Stones was back, Rodri was there. Manchester City have to do a lot of work in January. Like, they're still not alarm bells. If Liverpool drop points right now, Arsenal are still not in good form. They have nothing to worry right now. But if they continue like this, they don't improve in January, this season is long gone. Overall, no pressure. They won 4 titles in a row. But for Pep, as a person who's so ambitious, it will really hurt him. Quickly going on Brighton. this side, man, they're easily again going to be in the top 7, top 8. Like, I'm not saying top 4, top 5, because even then, being very honest, with the money Chelsea have spent, Manchester United do have a lot of money. Tottenham have spent money as well, and they're still a very young side. So putting the pressure on Brighton is not good. They're going behind the scenes, doing their job, and a fantastically run club. They've signed so many attackers. Mitoma in this game looked good, but in front of the goal, he did look a bit out of confidence. Well back now, I don't think there was a handball ball, it was a natural position. But well back when his ball looks dangerous. João Pedro, back with injury, you know what this man is capable of, and he immediately changed the game. Rutter can always provide something different from the bench. You got Edingra. Solimas right now is injured, but we know when that man comes back, he's such a good footballer. Brighton have got so much in their arsenal right now attackingly that they can do very, very good things. And especially defensively as well, midfield where structure is good, and just hats off to them. So this is my match review. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments and like and subscribe.